I guess it would help if I added myself to the stream. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Bunch of folks already in the chat. Appreciate you guys being here this morning. Appreciate it. Madam is here, and Madam sent me a photo of her recent breakfast. We'll be getting to those shortly. Shop, good morning. Larry L. Green Machine, good morning. Scotty Vaughn. Scott just sent me a great AOK. Posted a little preview up on Instagram yesterday, but I already have it unboxed. Video is going to drop on Monday. So, Scott, thanks for that. Really do appreciate it. A great AOK. Some stuff in there I was not expecting. So really cool. Team Crispy Bacon, that is right. Matt, good morning. Appreciate you being here. Oh, Jimmy G, good morning, sir. And every time Jimmy G visits, we have to play. We have to play.
You down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? Who's down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? Who down with LCS?
Yes, that's for you, Jimmy. Jacob, good morning. Zach is here. Team Crispy. Appreciate that. SCA, all the way from the Philippines. Good morning. Our winner of last week's giveaway. Yes, and we I can't believe this is episode 50 of the Breakfast with Brian show, or the Saturday morning show. It really wasn't Breakfast with Brian initially, and then it kind of one of the community members suggested it, and we went with it. So yeah, so 50. I can't believe I've done this for 50 weeks or 50 times. Good morning. Good morning. Journey's here. Rafaust is here. Good morning. You got to check out Rafaust Comics. He is, if you are a Spider-Man fan, you got to go check out his channel. Always unboxing some great ASM and he's been doing some spectacular, trying to fill the run in spectacular. So pretty cool. Sleepy Reader's here. Good morning. Appreciate you coming out. Joneser's here. And if you're not familiar with Joneser's channel, you got to go check out his channel. Big, well, he says it right in his name, MOTU, Masters of the Universe. Does some great unboxings, figure reviews. Really, really cool to see. So, yeah, but 50. So we hit 50, which I was like, wait, is this really the 50th episode? So the team got together and we put together this. So we celebrated. We're celebrating the 50th episode of Breakfast with Brian. Neil is here. Good morning, Neil. Neil was doing some short box, going through a couple of his short boxes this morning. Was checking that out. So thank you. Yeah, like I said, I can't believe I got up for 50 Saturdays in a row to do this, but it's been fun. It's worked out really well. We've got a good group of people that come and hang out. So really, really cool. Joffrey's here. Good morning. Thank you. Cole is here. No floppy bacon, but we do have some breakfast. It's funny. A couple people sent me some breakfast on Instagram, and then now I uploaded them, and I'm looking at them, and the quality didn't come out so well. But we're gonna go with it anyway. So Cole sent me this breakfast, little egg, English muffin, and a little egg. But his egg looks like it has a mole on it. So I'm not really sure what that is. I'm hoping that's ketchup and not actually like a blemish on his egg. But thank you, Cole, for that, for your breakfast. And then David from Main Event Comics sent me in the toasted bagel with cream cheese and jalapenos. I mean, that's a good way to get your morning going. I'm not a big hot, spicy guy, but wow, that's I don't know about that. And then Madam sent in this breakfast. It's like a little egg cups wrapped in crispy bacon and cut up fruit. And I mean, look at this presentation. Look at this. The background. I mean, only a woman could put this together. Guys are just on a plate, on a plate. But look at this presentation. I mean, that's starting your day off right there. uh, oh, okay, that's a good guess. Hot sauce, very nice. I couldn't. I was thinking ketchup. So I know a lot of people like to put ketchup on their eggs on an egg sandwich. But okay, hot sauce. All right, that's good. I get it. Jerry's here. Good morning. Thanks, Jerry. Jerry, you got to go check out the mad scientist, Jerry the Jitterbug, and see all the crazy things that he's doing to comic books on his channel to restore them. Just some amazing work. I'm in awe every time I watch his channel. So good stuff over there. Yeah, I'm not a big hot sauce. I don't like hot and spicy, but my son does. My wife actually likes a little hot sauce on some of her, eggs and tacos and things like that. Not for me. Yeah, we'll probably, and yeah, because 52 is actually coming up right in 2 weeks, so it'll be the end of the month, and then we're winding into we're just weeks away from the Comic Book Community Awards, the live show that's going to announce the winners. Um, so yeah, we have a lot going on in the next couple weeks. Phil is here. Appreciate Phil being here. Gene is here. Good morning, all the way from Canada. Appreciate you being here. Um, yes, that's what I thought when I saw the breakfast. I'm like, I don't. My breakfast isn't that fancy, but my wife does those type of things when obviously we're getting into the holiday season, and so there's more of a bit of the presentation around the dinner table. So, so but yeah, Comic Book Community Awards. So today is the last day to vote. Voting closes tonight. Excuse me, at midnight Eastern. We've had a big kind of push the last week. Last I checked, we were over 750 votes in, and a couple of the races are really close. So, Seth, well, that's not a bad way to start, right? Durs is here. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Just making sure I'm not missing anybody in the chat. Yeah, that's my son, my oldest son. He's the same way. He puts Tabasco hot sauce on. He recently picked up a pack. It was from Costco. It was like 30 different bottles of different hot sauces and heat, sensitivity, mild, hot, and all kinds of stuff. Kind of crazy. I don't touch the stuff. So very cool. Yeah. So Comic Book Community Awards. Like I said, today is the last day to vote. Voting closes. Big push this last week. We've had a number of votes coming in, so really do appreciate that. Live show winners will be announced December 3rd, Saturday night. We're going to kick off at 9 p.m. Eastern. Live stream. We've got a bunch of things, a bunch of special things planned. I've had a few videos come in from the community already for it. So, and I'll shout it out to the Breakfast with Brian crew. If anybody would like to put together a video that we can highlight during the awards, let me know. We're obviously trying to go for a little, community spotlight or comedy, element. So, let me know. Please reach out if you'd like to put something together. I have reached out to a number of the finalists and some past winners from last year. So I'm hoping that videos are going to start to kind of come in. I did get something from Simple Simon yesterday for the best hair category, which was very nice. So looking forward to showing that off on December 3rd. Chop and Drop is here. Good morning, Chop. Appreciate you being here. Yes, new 52. Yeah, I wonder, I wonder if I need to start like a second season in the new year, or after I pass episode 52, is it now the new season of Breakfast with Brian? So we'll see. But like I said, Comic Book Community Awards wrapping up. I appreciate it. Like I said, last year we did about it was under 550 total votes that came in for the finalists. So we're at well over 200 more than we did last year. So really, really excited that we've grown a little bit in year 2, and then hopefully we'll continue to expand the awards. So, and Master, yes, thank you. Yes, we have a good committee to help validate the results. No, voting machine snafus here. So it'll be on the up and up. And Master, thank you. Yesterday, Veterans Day, and thank you to you and to all the veterans and active duty. Appreciate your service, helping keep us safe here in the U.S. for all the different things. My dad was Navy, in the Navy Reserve, CBs for over 20 years. He's active duty in the Navy in the Korean War. And like I said, CBs, Navy Reserves for over 20 years. My father-in-law is a Marine, fought in Vietnam, so very proud of his service. So just thank you to all the veterans. Happy Veterans Day and active duty. It's not only our veterans, but all of the active duty as well. So really do appreciate that, and hope you guys had a great Veterans Day. I think Master grabbed some free breakfast somewhere celebrating. So really cool. Let me just catch up on that chat. So just trying to think if there's anything else I wanted to mention about the Comic Book Community Awards. Like I said, last day to vote. Definitely, if you haven't voted, or get your grandma or your mom to vote for you. So excited about that. And I have a 800 subscriber giveaway going on. So if you haven't entered in that, please go check that out. Sean, good morning. Sleepyn Comics and more. Appreciate you being here. So the two shout outs that I have are related to the 800 subscriber giveaway. I had shouted out and asked you to sub up 6 channels, and once those 6 channels hit their goals, subscriber goals that I set for them, they would kind of activate the 800 subscriber giveaway for my channel. So 4 of the 6 have hit their goals. We have 2 channels that have not. They're only 3 subs away. So if you haven't subbed up to these 2 channels, please go check them out in the description. And one is here in the chat this morning, Zach's Collection. So we will let me get the links real quick, and we'll drop them. I'll drop them in the chat. So that you guys can go sub up. Only 3 subs away for Zach's Collections, and for CatFan ComicsMan, he is only 3 away. So those are the 2 channels that we need to sub up to help activate the 800 subscriber giveaway. So let me drop. There's Zach's. He's only 3 subs away from 310. And then we have CatFan ComicsMan, and he is only 3 away as well. So if you're not subbed up to them, please go sub them up, and then make sure you hit my giveaway video and leave the hashtag all subbed up, so that we can get get those channels to their goals, and then give some great prizes away. Psychedelic, good morning. Got to hang out with Psychedelic at New York Comic Con. Really cool. All right. Yeah. Yep. 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 Lady Fantastic is here. Good morning. Appreciate you stopping in. I am behind on the chat. So, yeah. And Scotty Vaughn, a bunch of new, yeah, I saw his stickers on Instagram. Looked really, really good. Um, we have a Community Builder Award for this year, but we are looking at some different award categories for next year. Um, there's been a couple ideas that have been kind of kicked around, and the award categories will kind of ebb and flow. As things change in the community, we'll definitely be changing things as they go. But we do have a Community Builder Award, so somebody who helps support the community. That's the community support award. I would kind of falls into that category. So aggressively's here. Good morning. He's aggressively relaxing. Yeah, there's a lot of different categories that have been kind of kicked around. I was on Simple Simon's channel last night, and we were talking a little bit about the awards and a couple different categories. Best couple or duo, best community artist was one that was kind of kicked around. So we'll definitely be adding some. We're currently at 22 award categories. So I can never, I think the max is going to be a total of 25. I don't think we'd ever go higher than 25 award categories. But I think, like I said, we could have some award categories that drop off and new ones come in, or so as the kind of community changes. So um yes, I'm sure there's some naysayers out there, but no, we'll I'll get the final tally of votes over to the committee and have them verify it, so it's not only my set of eyes looking at it, so that we can you know make sure we're on the up and up, and no recalls, no runoffs. It'll be a a vote on the up and up, but definitely some close categories. There have been some categories that have flipped throughout the voting. I check in on the the results that are coming in, just to kind of see how things are trending. And there's been some votes that have flipped and flopped a few times. People who were in first place and now in second place, and there's a couple really tight races. Some of the votes. So, Trev, good morning. Appreciate you being here. Yes, yeah, and that's what I was. It's veterans. Active duty. It's everybody, right? Um, I like I said, my dad and my father-in-law both served, so very grateful for. And it's great to listen to their stories, because just some of the things. Obviously, some my father-in-law in Vietnam saw some things that were. Things that he doesn't mention, but then there are other good stories, lifelong friendships that he has. And actually, the Marine birthday, right? Marine's birthday was just on Thursday as well, so I know he always looks forward to that day as well. So um, really cool. So I'm way behind on the chat because Sleepin's here. Good morning. Our NFT guru. Definitely go check him out. All right, yeah, crack the whip, Neil. Get him hit click on that like button. Yeah, I mean, everybody. I mean, there's so many people that have, and I'm amazed at how, not amazed, but there's many community members who have served, or Master is in the Air Force, Matt Woods, but a number of community members who are vets themselves. So it's pretty cool. Just checking. I want to try to catch up on the chat before I miss something. Uh, yes, please go sub them up. Jimmy, we need you back. We need you back, Jimmy. All right, just catching up, making sure I'm not missing anything. In the chat. Let's see, where am I? Sorry, guys, just trying to catch up, making sure I'm not missing any comments in the chat. Yeah, don't mess with bingo. My mom plays bingo. Yeah, I don't mess with her. Actually, last time I was visiting with her, she's got an iPad. She had a laptop for the longest time, but it was just too clunky for her, so we got her an iPad. And I go to look on her. She had a problem with the iPad, so I was trying to help her with it. There's like 50 bingo games downloaded on her iPad. I'm like, Mom, why do you need 50? Like, I mean, there was actually 50 different types of bingo games. So yeah, I saw some of your latest updates. So most obnoxious? No, I think you I like your voice. uh wow. Oh wow. That is Purple Heart then, I'm sure, right? Yeah, let's not it's only Saturday morning at 10:20. Let's not trigger Comic Journey yet. Let's give him a little time to have a couple smokes and some coffee before we get him going. So yeah, that's I've talked to my father-in-law a lot about, and he's sharing more and more about his time in Vietnam. He actually went back a few years ago to visit, the first time he's been back since he was, there in the war. So he shares more and more stories. Um, we've encouraged him to try to write a book, but I don't know if he ever will. But some really and like I said, the biggest thing I take away is he has some lifelong friends. He met a helicopter pilot in Vietnam who actually helped his platoon at one point, and then when he came home, they actually worked together in Police Department and became lifelong friends. So small world. But then, like I said, the biggest takeaway is some of the lifelong friends both my dad and my father-in-law have had based on their service, so military service. So really cool. That was talked about last night on Simon's channel. Maybe a best foot or tootsie or toes category. I'm not when I'm running the awards. So yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I'd rather have like a crispy bacon award than a toe award. So yeah, and I think Zach, you did. I remember. Was it what you released a video, right? You did like an interview with, was it with your grandfather? Um, that you have a video up on your channel. That was really fun to watch. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, my father-in-law just did a reunion recently with his Marine platoon. Um, so yeah, like I said, just lifelong friends. All right, yeah, I remember watching it or listening to it because it was just really an interview audio, but it was, it's always good to hear, um, you know, those stories of, you know, our elders. So really cool. So, all right, Comic Book Community Awards. We did some shout outs. Um, Comic books. Let's talk about a couple comic books that I read this week. So, Amazing Spider-Man number 13. This is John Romita Jr., Zeb Wells. This is actually one of the variant covers. It's a homage cover to the Last Hunt, Craven's Last Hunt storyline. I forget. I have to go back. It was one of the covers in the series. But this was a fun read. Good read. I have a review out if you're interested in checking it out. Um, Lots of goblins. We've got, two hobgoblins. We've got some introduction of a new goblin and a goblin that we haven't seen in a while. So a lot of goblin stuff going on in that. Yeah, I don't know where CatFan is. He might be sleeping in this morning, but I do know that he mentioned that Whack Comics has asked everybody now to call CatFan ComicsMan. It was Daddy Meow Meow. That's his new name. That Whack Comics would like you to call him, Daddy Meow Meow. Yeah, I think some of the older vets are really right there. They don't look at it as something. And I think, as Zach mentioned, right, his grandfather was just like, yeah, I was just doing what I was supposed to do, right? So, um, yes, hobgoblins, lots of goblins in that issue. So definitely need to go check that out. Um, yeah, just making sure Adam is here. Good morning, sir. Appreciate you being here. Yes, that was Whack Comics' new name. Kyle's here. Good morning. Appreciate you stopping in. Spider-Man number 2. This is the Dan Slott story. Mark Bagley art. Really cool. This is one of the variant covers as well. I had the A cover on order as well, but just really cool. Some of the different Spider-Verse characters on the cover as well. And this has been an interesting story. So I don't have. I have to go back and read. I haven't read because I only got back into collecting. It's almost 3 years now, but I missed some of the original story Spider Verse storylines. So a lot of these things that are happening in the current story are new to me. So I've enjoyed it. It's only 2 issues in, but I've enjoyed the contrast between the Spider-Man story by Dan Slott and the Amazing Spider-Man story from Zeb Wells. So pretty good, books. I've enjoyed them so far. So, um, yeah, I mean, we're only 2 issues in. So far, so good. But we'll see. I think it's, um, they're into the kind of Spider Verse story right now, and so I'm sure once that story is kind of over, where it will go and how we will. I'm used to reading multiple Spider-Man stories at the same time. When I initially collected in the '80s, I had Web of Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Amazing. Then we had the new McFarlane Spider-Man series, so there was a bunch of different storylines of Spider-Man going on. So it'll be interesting to see once they get past the Spider-Verse stuff, how it kind of pairs with the Amazing Spider-Man. Beckerman's here. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. Lost in Comics. Good morning. Well, my father-in-law is, he's in his 70s now, so, and right, once a Marine, always Marine, right? So, um, yeah, yep, yep, yeah, and I totally understand that, right? Like I said, my father-in-law shares some stuff, some stuff he doesn't share, but like I said, the biggest takeaway is some of those lifelong friendships, and just um, bonding with his fellow Marines, over the situation that they were in. So, um, Jimmy, did you lose subs? Is that what you're saying? We gotta go. We gotta go sub Jimmy back up if we. All right, just catching up on the chat. Bobby's here. Good morning, Bobby. Let's see. Yeah, I was looking at that today. So I just recently dropped the Hulk series. and I just wanted to see. So I have the Marvel Unlimited subscription. Wanted to see what the delay was. So I think the Hulk is on issue 11 or 12, and I think on the Marvel Unlimited it was only issue 7 was available. So it looks like there's about a 5-month lag between online picking up books in print and then with the Marvel Unlimited series. So I got to check that out. I didn't see it. Yeah, I gotta go check that out. So yeah, because the he's got the I think it's called The Lost Hunt, right? The Lost Hunt is a new book that's coming out in the next, I think, week or two. So, um, I didn't even know that. I'll have to go check that out. Didn't know Jimmy did that. Jimmy, I'll have to go find your new channel. I didn't realize you did that. Oh, is it 3 months? I thought it was even more than that. Maybe Hulk isn't at issue 11, or maybe they're at issue 10. All right, there is Jimmy's new link. Could definitely go check it out. No, I didn't pick up the new Fantastic Four. Just I heard it was pretty good, but just trying to avoid adding new series and increasing the pull list cost. So Batman and Joker, the Deadly Duo. This was a really good read. I picked this up after, so this was released 2 weeks ago, but heard such good things and really enjoyed it. Artwork is amazing. Storyline was pretty good, even though I knew much of the story because I've watched a few reviews. Definitely fun to see the Joker and Batman, teaming up. So, um, yeah, Lost Hunt is the new one. Yep. Yeah, but I mean the Last Hunt, the storyline from the '80s was probably one of my favorite storylines. So, um, Secret Invasion #1. This was an interesting start. Got a little scroll storyline going on there. So some familiar faces that some characters we've seen from the MCU. Yeah, well, I heard the Fantastic Four was going to be kind of they were going to, like, in each issue for the first couple issues, kind of highlight each a single member of the team, and then at some point, then get the team kind of back together. So I think they're doing. So they did a Ben Grimm story, then they're going to do Reed and Mrs. Fantastic and Human Torch, and then I think at some point, issue 4 or 5, or 5 or 6, they'll all kind of come together. So at least that's what I've heard. So. Sean, have a great weekend. Looking forward to Fam Day tomorrow. We'll see where you guys go eat with the family. Yeah. I think it was an interesting choice that they were kind of just doing the individual stories to start off with. Because when you think of the Fantastic Four, you think of the team, right? The 4 of them together. So we'll see. We'll see. Ungood. I know everybody was hyped about the covers. Alex Ross did some of the covers, so I know people were pumped up about that. Cool, yeah. I didn't realize we'll get Jimmy's channel highlighted. We'll next week we'll do a shout out for you as well, Jimmy, to make sure we get people over there. We got to get Woof Woof back in the mix, right? Yeah, that was. I mean, the Deadly Duo. I mean, when I saw the artwork, I was like, wow, I definitely got to go check that out. And then they had some of the sketches, black and whites in the back of the book, which was really cool. So let me just see. Catching up. Yeah, so kind of mixed reviews, I guess, on the Fantastic Four, right? Um, so yeah, sure. We were going to do something different, but we can use hashtag back rub, right? She's still, I bet she's out to an early lead though, right? She's 2-0 on you based on your latest video. And I like the fact that you guys are now including, two So 2 points for up for grab in every video. So we can kind of quickly get to a conclusion. Next book I read was She-Hulk, She-Hulk 7. This story hasn't been anything shattering. It's been Jack of Hearts with She-Hulk and some stuff with her going on at work, but I've enjoyed it. It's been a very simple story, very easy to read, not a lot of things to follow, and I don't know. The artwork is great, and I've really enjoyed it. Yes, this is true. A good disclaimer. Well, I'm doing the show when my wife's not home, so it makes it even easier for me too. So, and then Poison Ivy number 6. I actually thought this was the finale of the series. I think there's two more issues. I think this is an 8 issue run, but this has been okay. It started out strong and it's kind of fizzled a little bit, but kind of sticking with it. So, fanboys here, good morning. Appreciate you being here. No worries. No worries. Yeah, and I think that's probably a good way to explain it, right? It's kind of it's a nice little break, from some of the craziness in some of the other books. So that's kind of kind of like it balances out some of the craziness in some of the other books. So pretty cool. Yeah, Gene, right? You just got that in the mail, right? You won that on one of the giveaways. Kenneth, good morning, sir. Appreciate you being here. Hope all is well with you and the family and everybody. All right. Well, we're almost 40 minutes in, so let us. Well, I got one more book to show. Oh, that's right. Yeah, fanboy, you weren't feeling well, right? Your last video, you sounded ungood. So yeah, hope you're feeling better. I know Trev got banged up too, right? What's going on? You guys got to take it easy. Fanboy was sick. Trev hurt his wrist. What is going on? We need to no injuries. We're reading comic books. We shouldn't hurt ourselves. Well, I think if he wants to feel better, he's got to eat some crispy bacon. I think that'll help him right away. I mean, you pop a couple strips of crispy bacon, you'll feel much better. And then last but not yes, I understand. Taco's here. Good morning. But then one of the last books I read, this not last, but just the last one in the pile, Batman 129, the whole Chip Zdarsky failsafe run. I've enjoyed it. That has been a little so kind of the yin and the yang between She-Hulk. She-Hulk is kind of low key story, and then the Batman story has been nuts. You got failsafe running havoc on Gotham. So that's been fun. Good, good storyline. A little bit of a cliffhanger in this one. Batman and failsafe going at it. So, yes, it's inevitable, right? We nothing we can do about that. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a fun. I'm glad I jumped in on that Batman story when I did. Definitely been good. So and I think you have to. There's so many different Batman stories out there that you really have to kind of pick your spots because there are so many different stories. So many different books that you could um, lose your mind trying to collect them all and read them all. No, you don't. Cole, jeez, we're just not on the same. No crispy bacon. He doesn't like failsafe. Wow. I don't know, Cole. And Cole and Beard have a new comic book challenge out, cover challenge. They show off your top 10 or your 10 fighting covers. So definitely go check that out. I'm gonna get a video done here soon. But here, let's get our giveaway going because we're close to wrapping up here. So let me share my screen. And just for you, Master and Madam Blaster, enter in the hashtag backrub and we will give some books away from the short box of prizes. Does that come with a discount? Because if it comes with a discount, I'm all in. No, we're supposed to be thankful on Thanksgiving. No fights with the family. That never happens, right? When you get family together, everything's always fine. Pop and Son, good morning. Appreciate you stopping in. Just catching up. Everybody entering in the hashtag. Yes, they do a good job. They're a good team. There's a couple couples that I really like watching. More Life and Travel, Alex and Sean. They're really fun to watch together. So yeah, there's a bunch of different couples that are always good on camera, always poking fun at each other. So and make sure you check out Phil's channel. Phil's got his live stream following this one at 11 a.m. He does his Saturday stream as well, so definitely go check that out. Yes, Matt Woods. Yes, SCA. I still have your. I haven't had a chance to get to your package is all packed up. I just haven't gotten to the post office yet, so I might try to get there this afternoon. So I'll let you know once I ship it. I will let you know. All right, we've got 29 in the chat and 22 entries. So give it another couple seconds. Yeah, I've asked my wife to come on, and she's like, she doesn't want any part of it. So no pressure. All right, we're gonna run it. We're gonna run it. I'll give you guys just a couple seconds. We'll go now. Chop and drop. Congrats. Let's get to the box here. Oh, these. Lots of comics. Well, Pop and Son, right? You got to go check out. If you don't know Pop and Son, you got to go check them out. He's always most of his videos. He's hanging out with his son, opening up mystery boxes and things like that. Really cool. Good. Whether it's couples or a father and son, or just having that dynamic of family members together is always cool to watch. So. Yep. Yeah, just hopefully no fights break out, right? All right, Chop, let's see what we got. Oh, here we go. Chop, little Miles Morales, number 37. Nice little Miles cover for you. That's book one. Let's see where we're going now. You got Red Sonja, number 2. This is I think this is a Stray Dogs cover. Really cool there. Let's see where we're going to go now. we've got Echolands #1. So this was a series that was out several months ago, but it's printed horizontally the way you read the book. So really cool. It's got a nice thick cover there. All right, we've got 2 more. Oh, and speaking of Beta Ray Bill, I know Gene was mentioning that, so there's Beta Ray Bill #2. It's a great. There you go, Cole. There's a fight cover for you. All right, and one more book for Chop. Ooh, here we go. We've got Moon Knight #1, Black, White, and Blood. That's a great cover too. All right, congrats, Chop. I'll get these books out to you, and I'll hit you up on Instagram. Make sure I have your right address, but congrats. Flash is here. TJ, good morning. Appreciate you stopping in. Definitely go check out Flash's channel too. He does a catching up with comics. He's been highlighting some of the older Transformer books. Definitely need to go check him out. There's you too, man. Have a great weekend. Rest of your weekend. You're welcome. You're welcome, Chop. We'll keep you reading. We'll keep you reading some books. So, I think that is about it for today. Let me just double check. So, Comic Book Community Awards, like I said, wrapping up today. Voting wrapping up today. Live stream December 3rd. And like I said, I'll mention it again. If anybody here in the chat would like to put together a video or has an idea for a video for the Comic Book Community Awards, I want to highlight as many of the community members as possible. So let me know. Just shoot me a note on Instagram, and we'll see what we can do. We've got about. Let me just double check. Right, the awards, the Comic Book Community Awards are only 3 weeks away. So definitely go get your last votes in today, and then hopefully you guys will join me on the 3rd, December 3rd. There he is. There's one of the nominated channels for the Comic Book Community Awards, Rob. Good morning, sir. Up early as usual. Shout outs, like I said, 800 subscriber giveaway still ongoing. 2 channels that need to hit goals. They're only 3 subs away. Zach's Collections and CatFan ComicsMan, or as Whack Comics likes to call him, Daddy Meow Meow. So definitely go check those channels out and sub them up and get entered into my 800 subscriber giveaway. Seth, thank you. Thank you for that. Kyle, you are highlighted, sir. Yes, and we're 50 and on to 51 and 52 and many more. So appreciate everybody hanging out, just coming in. Rob, have a great weekend yourself, sir. Only Slabs this afternoon. Definitely go check out Rob's and Chris's show this afternoon, the nominated show. Always some great guests with some great comic books. So, and then go head over to. Oh, nice. Cool, Zach. So then now you're only 1 away from the goal. So definitely go sub them up if you haven't. But drop over to Phil's channel in about Philtastic in about 10 minutes. He's got his live stream going this morning as well. So, fanboy, I hope you're feeling better. Crispy bacon. That's the key to feeling better. Oh, Timo Hana's the guest today. Awesome. I'm sure he's going to. I know. I've watched some of his content, so probably has some great slabs. Well, thank you, madam. Thank you for being a part of it. You and Master and hanging out and send me the picture of your breakfast. Appreciate that. But yeah, we're going to wrap it up. Where are we going to leave you? What are we going to leave you with? We're going to leave you with something. Well, in honor of Jimmy G's new channel, and definitely go check out his channel if you don't know Jimmy G. He just kicked off a new channel. We'll leave you with the the LCS dancers one more time.
You down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? Who's down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? You down with LCS? Who down with LCS?
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.